Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everything is going well. I still have quite a bit of work from last week that needs to be turned in, so make sure you get that done. There were two different assignments to turn in, and then you were supposed to let me know what book you have selected to read for this dystopian unit. I got most of you selected your books, but there's still a few people that haven't. So if you haven't done that, make sure that's the first thing you do is you have that book picked out. If you need any help with any of that, please just reach out to me. All right. So um, for this week, we are going to be focusing. We're going to go a little deeper into understanding the elements of dystopian, and then kind of what to notice as we read closely. The next slide just kind of goes over some information with the library, some announcements. A really cool new feature, they have virtual field trips every week that you can go to by clicking this link here. My meeting times for this week are listed along with our live classes. So this week during our live classes, I'm going to try to figure out a way to make them a little bit more interactive between all of you guys, kind of maybe setting up some small group discussions or something. If any of you have any feedback on how I can make those sessions better, I would love to hear it. But please come to our class sessions. It's really nice to see all of you. It's nice to see faces. Um, I'll try to make it as interactive as possible. I think it'll take a little getting used to as we get started with it. Here are just kind of some things to think about before you meet up on a Google Meet. This is just kind of some norms you could follow just when you're on one of those Google Meets. You can check those out. And then the next slide just kind of goes over what it's going to look like in the grade book if you're missing an assignment or if you have an incomplete assignment. So what happens is it actually, if you have a missing assignment, it marks it as exempt right now. So it may look like you have 100% in the class, but if you have all missing assignments at the end of the trimester, your trimester will be, if you have a lot of missing assignments, will be noted as incomplete. So you want to make sure you're doing those assignments. The percentage isn't as important as completing assignments. So I just want to make sure that all of you are aware of that. Just a reminder, every day you need to be checking in for attendance. You just go to that little app with the star on your iPad and you check in. Or I also included a link in Google Classroom. If you're having trouble getting on the app, you can go onto that link, or if you're on a different device that doesn't have the app. So if you're having trouble kind of like keeping up with what your work is for the week, if you go to our Team Tuskegee website here and you click on this button where it says the e-learning week, you can see a whole grid of all the assignments for the week for all of your classes on our team. It might be really helpful to use. Okay. So I've had a couple questions about this, and here's kind of my answer to it. So a lot of people have asked how much or how fast should I read of my dystopian book? This is obviously kind of hard for me to pace you through this since we're kind of all starting at different places, and some of you are faster readers than others, and some have longer books than others. So basically what I'm requiring is for your 30 minutes of reading each day, you're reading this dystopian book, and so you should be reading it at least 30 minutes per day. And your aim is to finish it by May 26th, because that's when we're kind of finishing up with this unit. So that's where you want to be. All right, so for today, we're going to talk about what we'll be doing today. So today, I'm going to give you one more day to kind of get into your book and things like that. So today what you're going to do is you're going to view this Prezi here. It's a really cool Prezi about kind of the genre of dystopian literature. I know a lot of you love dystopian, and maybe you think you know everything there is to know about dystopian, but this Prezi really goes in deep at understanding um, the characteristics of dystopia. So you'll click on that and you'll open this like Prezi. It's really cool and has a lot of cool graphics. It talks about a lot of different books. So if you still, for some reason, haven't picked out a book, this might inspire you because you might see something that sounds really interesting. Or it might inspire you for a book in the future if you already have a book. You'll go in and it'll kind of take you through all of this. All right? As you go through, you're going to take notes on a template that I have posted in your Google Classroom. So that's the assignment that will be due today. That should be, you have until midnight of today. It's a good soft deadline. If you don't, everything for this week is due definitely by Friday. So if for some reason today doesn't work for you, as long as you get this in by Friday at midnight, that's great. Okay? So that's what you'll be working on for today. Please let me know if you have any questions. Please reach out if you need help picking out a book for your dystopian novel. All right. I look forward to seeing you. You can also log on today during office hours. Remember, I'll be there at 10:30. Or wait, was it 10:30 or 10? 10 o'clock. Sorry, 10 to 10:30. I'll be there today. So log on if you have any questions. We can talk. I'd love to see you. All right. Have a great day. Bye.